All right, high-low. This is our play against a zone defense. Before we get started, let's watch a quick video on how the high-low can break a zone defense.
What is going on, guys? This is Daniel, and this video is for all the coaches out there that have struggled against the 2-3 zone defense. In this video, I will show you my favorite way to attack a 2-3 zone defense. And as a coach, you can make this offense as complicated or as simple as you'd like. And I'm using North Carolina as my demonstration team because under Roy Williams, they run the same type of offense against the zone that I would run. And they had great success against Syracuse the other night. So, let's get to it. Let's start off with the basic motion. The basic alignment is 3 out, 2 in, with 1 interior player at the high post and 1 in the slot along the baseline. I like it when the perimeter players have the freedom to move anywhere along the perimeter, not simply in a specific spot on the floor, as long as they keep good spacing, and here, out of the flow of the offense, they get an overload and an open corner 3. Here you'll see the Tar Heels execute cut and fill, a common occurrence where a guard will cut, then when he doesn't receive the pass, the opposite guard will fill his position on top and he'll clear out along the perimeter. And later in the play, you'll see them simply exchange, and this keeps the offense moving, and it can also set up flare screens, which I'll get into later. Now let's talk about the motion of the 2 interior players, the high post player and the slot player, and on a ball reversal, they switch. So the high post player goes to the slot, and the slot comes up to the high post. You can think of it as them forming an X. Here's a good look at it in slow motion. Now, let's talk about how to score in this motion. Well, first off, in this offense, you need to go inside to score or go inside out to get good looks at threes. If you simply pass it along the perimeter, you'll get tough, longer threes like you see here. Let's move on to scoring when the ball goes into the high post, and here the high post player can simply make a power move once he gets it and score inside. The high post player should always look inside to the slot man for a high-low opportunity. Here it's covered so he can simply attack, take 1 dribble, and finish at the basket. Notice here when the high post player gets the ball, the center comes up high to guard him, so the slot man can simply seal an overmatched forward down low and get a layup. But this time, as you'll see, the center takes away the slot by dropping very low, and that frees up the high post player to attack. Watch how the 2 inside players will perfectly perform the X on a ball reversal and then go right into high-low. When the ball goes into the high post, it's also a great opportunity to kick out to open 3-point shooters. All it takes is 1 guard to jump and overcommit, and it's an open 3 every time. But it's very important to keep good spacing. Here they hit the high post, but watch how the wing wandered into the paint, taking away any high-low chance, and that stalls the offense and they turn it over. The big man who's in the slot is also in a great position to get offensive rebounds right under the basket, and here he does and puts it back in. Also, dribble drives in these areas gives you the same scoring opportunities as simply hitting the high post. Here, when a guard gets a drive toward the middle and the center steps up, it's simply a high-low pass to the man in the slot, and it's a dunk. You'll see this happen again, and I forgot to mention the slot should always be about 1 dribble from the basket. You can also go directly to the slot man from the perimeter, and here he gets it and takes 1 dribble and scores. We talked about high-low, and low-high is also a legit option, as when they hit the slot, he could pass to a center diving toward the basket, or here he can again score inside. And drives behind the forwards in the zone is basically the same as hitting the slot. Here, a Tar Heel guard gets a drive along the baseline, and that low-high bounce pass to a diving big man is open, but here instead he makes a tough floater. The center will always come over to stop the drive, which will often free up that low-high pass, but here again they don't find him. Also, I'd stress on these drives along the baseline for an opposite perimeter player to run to the corner for a possible kick-out pass for a shot or simply as an outlet.
All right, well, some of that was a little advanced, but it's the same concept, right? So here's our high-low play. So our point guard moves to one of the wings, 1 and 3 exchange. 4 drops down to what they were calling the slot or the low post. 5 goes up to the high post. And as you can see there from that triangle, that's where 2's eyes are. He's looking to either shoot, get it to either number 4 or number 5 if it's there. If not, he swings the ball back up to the top. The top moves it quick to the other side. So now they exchange. 5 drops down to the low post. 4 comes up to the high post. 3 and 2 switch spots. And we're still in our high-low. Again, the man with the ball is looking to either shoot or get the ball to number 4 or number 5 in that triangle. It's not there. He swings it. 2 swings it back to 3. 4 drops down. 5 gets into the high post. We get the ball to 5. He can either take the shot, hit 4 down low on the post, or look opposite to number 1 for a jump shot. He ends up passing it to 4 and scoring. All right, so let's go ahead and look at that again, right? So here's the same setup. 1 starts with the ball. We always want to create that triangle. So pass the ball to 2, 4 and 5 are there. And there you go, that's that triangle. We've opened up a wormhole with the triangle that we've created. So between 2, 4, and 5, they can move the ball around and try and get an open shot. If it's not there, we swing the ball to the other side. Well, 3 and 1 should have exchanged first, but we're going to swing the ball to the other side, and that has to be quick. So it has to go 2 to 3 to 1, quick. Right? That has to be a quick pass to the other side. 4 is going to drop down to the low block. 5 is going to come up to the high post. Again, boom, triangle between 1, 5, and 4. And those 3 are trying to get a good look at the basket. So 1 taking a three-pointer is not a good shot. Getting it to 5 or 4 is. Again, 2 and 3 exchange. Get it back up to 2. He's going to go ahead and swing it quick to 3. We switch again. 5 drops down, 4 to the high post. 1 and 2 exchange. And again, 3, 4, and 5 have that triangle set up. Okay, now he's going to go ahead and swing it again to number 2. 4 drops down, 5 comes up. 1 and 3 exchange. Again, it shouldn't have to get this far. By this point, we should have already scored. So we'll go ahead and move it around one more time. 5 drops down, 4 goes up. We're going to get the ball to 4 at the high post. He looks down low to 5, and we score. That is our high-low offense. So that's it. Just to summarize, high-low. If you're going to drive, we have to move the ball quickly, make a lot of good passes. Everybody needs to look to score and shoot.